And today we're sitting down with Sydney.
Hey, no ring.
Oh, so guys, drop a comment down below if you think you got what it takes.
Or girls.
Guys, girls, whoever.
I
Trent.
feel like
Mom
you're
and
into
Dad.
girls.
NBs.
What gave me away?
I mean, you just spent 10 minutes telling me you want to live in the most queer neighborhood of Los Angeles.
Yeah, I feel like I can't hide that I'm queer. I feel like people look at me and they're like, that bitch is kind of gay.
Do you think it's the bangs?
I think it's... I have a problem with cutting them too short. And that's like, I feel like a dead giveaway usually.
Right. I feel like you and Emma Magnolia kind of personify like lesbians sort of smuggling their way into the industry and having all these guys on the hook, but then really you guys are really playing for the other team.
I still think you telling us that we are Antifa energy on No Jumper was so funny. I'll bring it up to Emma and she's like, it wasn't that funny. And I'm like, we should do gas mask porn. Anyway.
Gas mask porn. Oh my God.
Well, yeah, it feels good to be seen, you know, like to like have somebody acknowledge your
completely
subculture.
read you for filth. Yeah.
Oh man, no, Antifa porn's definitely a solid idea, I think, yeah.
Adam will be the first person to subscribe and watch.
Oh, I'm super down. Yeah, BBLs and Antifa together. It's going
They
off.
they never see it coming. It
Yeah.
surprises you. And surprise, I feel like, makes you horny sometimes.
Right. I'm horny right now just thinking about it. Anyway, for the people out there who don't know where you come from, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am from Arkansas. Yeah. You guys had another girl from Arkansas on the podcast. Another
Yes, which I was
Arkansas.
surprised last time, and I'm surprised again.
Yeah.
because I just don't meet a lot of people from Arkansas in general,
Yeah.
let alone in porn.
Yeah.
As a
it's-
Bill Clinton fan, it's always been close to my heart.
Wow.
Right.
You're repping Bill Clinton on Plug Top.
Yeah.
Dropping knowledge over
Well, I
here.
mean, I have to talk about him on like every podcast I go on because my dad was on his campaign when I was a kid, and then he got pardoned.
Oh.
So
My
people always want to talk about that.
my stepdad was appointed attorney general when he left to become the president.
Oh hell yeah!
Our dad should
liberals.
meet.
It's
Bro.
bonding over Bill
That's
Clinton.
right.
Well, a lot of people do bring him up to me.
Right.
And we stripped in the town that he was born in, actually. Also the town where Mountain Valley Waters bottled.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you might have some Clinton
Wow.
relatives coming in to gaze at your ass.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
For sure, it's
tight.
possible.
Alright.
Our strip club wasn't that flavor, I wouldn't say. I feel like it
Okay.
wasn't like a politician flavor. It was like trucker flavor.
Right. But if I was a politician in the area, I would sort of masquerade as a
As
trucker.
a trucker.
I'm thinking about the new episode of Game of Thrones where the queen to be sort of smuggles her
Wait,
way
are we
into
gonna
the.
spoil anything?
I'm
for-
spoiling. She smuggles her way into a seedy scenario. That's how I'm picturing some member of the Clinton family disguising themselves as a trucker and going to the strip club.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what we're talking about? Have you watched
Nope,
The
haven't
House
watched the
of the
new-
Dragons?
Should I check it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
I'm
yeah.
kind of obsessed
Well, you
with
should watch
it.
the entire Game of Thrones
I've
first.
seen the entire Game of
Okay.
Thrones. Enjoyed it till the last season.
Yeah, you didn't like
it was,
that?
I was rough a little bit. But it was nice.
People
I
make
feel like
me-
you would enjoy House of the Dragon if you enjoyed that even a little bit.
Right.
Sick.
There's two different types of people. There's people who say The House of the Dragon, and then people who say House of Dragon.
It's House of the Dragon.
Wow. It's
I
like,
say House of Dragon.
how do
I,
you
sa-
say
I was saying House of Dragons, and then I realized it was House of the Dragon, and I had to change it. So
That's just unnecessary. Putting multiple V's in the name
don't
of
take
the
it
show.
up with me. Take it up with HBO, okay?
Do you guys say Pirates of the Caribbean? Pirates
Caribbean.
of the Caribbean.
I guess I've said both in my life.
Yeah, I could say either.
Caribbean makes it sound like a cruise to me.
But Caribbean makes me think of carabiners,
Caribbean.
which is a
Caribbean-
totally different word. But
Caribbean does carry a little bit more weight to it, like a little bit more seriousness.
Caribbean.
I don't know what the right one is.
I have no idea. I don't think there is a right. It's tomato.
Yeah, right?
Which also I think there's a right answer to. Tomato's clearly not it.
Yeah, no.
What if I called you Lena the Plug?
That's her name.
Or do you say Lena the Plug?
I said.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't even like to say Lena the Plug. I just try to say Lena because it's such a weird fucking name at this point.
I've been
not-
pushing this branding on her for years.
Yeah, he's like
The Plug?
Be
Yeah.
okay with
You came
it."
up with the Plug?
Well,
No.
no, but it was her Instagram name. But I was like, no, you need to stick with that. Like, you're the plug. That's like good.
Yeah.
That's a good branding thing.
I never knew it was weird until a girl like 5 years ago was like, "So what's gonna be your porn name?" And I was like, "This is my porn name." And
Yeah.
it was kind of awkward.
No, I'm glad that I already had a nickname, so I didn't need to come up with a porn nickname.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Was this your stripper name?
It wasn't, but one of my last like clients there before the pandemic shut all the clubs down was this guy who was honestly being hella whack, but I remember him being like, "What's your real name? What's your real name?" And I would always be like, "Oh, it starts with an S if you want to guess," which is not true. And he was like, "Is it Sidney?" And I was like, "Damn, it is now. That's a sexy name." So
So he gave it
was-
to you,
yeah,
basically.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got christened by this kind of like lame dude, I guess. But yeah, that's where I was born. I didn't
just
know
stuck.
that I spelled it like the boy way, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, because everyone spells it with a Y. Like,
Sidney.
yeah, that's how I spell it.
Okay.
But everyone thinks it. I guess it's supposed to be with a Y.
Oh, for girls it's SYD.
Yeah,
I met
Oh,
very
okay.
few male Sydneys.
yeah, yeah.
I
also
didn't even
uncommon
realize
name.
it was a unisex name, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. It has like
Yeah.
Kelsey kind of flavor.
Men named Sidney? I guess, okay, yeah. But not a lot.
Seditious. Yeah.
Sid, yeah, I guess I could see Sid.
But
glad.
my name originally was Sydney Baby Girl before I had a last name, and I got so many DMs of people being like, "Are you from Australia? Like, are you the baby girl of Sydney?" And I
You
was
look
just
like you could be
"No."
Australian. For sure. Until you hear you
Really?
talk, it's like you could be Australian, yeah.
You gotta spread your mouth real wide.
Yeah, well, 'cause-
I'm
get some
Angela
tattoos.
White. White?
you got some
Oh my God.
tattoos, doesn't she?
Alright, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers. You know we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers. So that little red button, tap it, tap in. We appreciate y'all.